Welcome back, guys. It's been a while, but we're back here tonight doing a Mathews V3X bow review. I want to give you guys my input after shooting this bow almost all summer long and just tell you how great of a bow this is. So in the past, I've always shot Mathews. I just switched from a Mathews Z7 to the V3X, obviously the Mathews' newest bow that they came out with. I went with the 29-inch axle to axle. I love the shortness of it. I wish I had a 27 in this because I would get that one too. A lot of people say the 31s and 33s axle to axle are a lot better, more forgiving once you get out there to longer distances and stuff, but I'm not a true believer in that, and I just love my short axle to axle bows. So a little bit about this bow. I went with the 70-pound cams, so I'm maxed out at 70 pounds right now, and it honestly feels like I'm pulling back 50. You can't even tell that it's that much weight. You can tell though when the arrow leaves the bow because this thing is zipping out of here. This sight is one of the coolest and probably the most fun sight I've dealt with. I went with the Spot Hog Fast Eddy single pin dial. That means you can adjust the yardage with your dial for those of you who don't know. Also, Mathews went with this new bridge lock technology where you can just slide your sight right in there if you obviously have the arm for it, which I think is super sweet because then it's just even closer into your bow and closer in line with your arrow, so you're not bumped out farther. You don't have to do as much adjusting left to right and up and down. So I really think that's something sweet that they did. A little more in-depth about this sight. I went with the single pin. I can't stand 2, 3, 4, 5 pin sights. I've always shot single pin my whole life, and I've never wanted to shoot more than that because I've been so comfortable and so successful with single pin that I think this is the way to go. I get it that sometimes if a deer spooks or something when you're drawing back, it's nice to have that pin where you automatically know that, oh, he went back about 10 yards, you just drop it down to your 30 pin and let her fly. I think that if you shoot your bow enough, you should know where your arrows are gonna do at 30 yards with a single pin. And if you can lower or higher your sight or where you're aiming on that deer, you should be able to know that. If you shoot your bow enough, you will know where that arrow is going to go. The granite color just caught my eye, and right at first sight I was like, yep, this is the bow I'm going to get, way before I even knew I was getting a new bow. Mathews came out with 7, I think, different patterns and colors for this bow, but this one has my heart and I will forever get this color as long as they make this. I also went with the 8-inch stabilizer. Stabilizers are something I haven't really been too concerned about or knowledgeable about in my past, but I really would suggest everybody to do some research into that because it can really improve your shot accuracy. I think that the 8-inch is exactly what I needed. I didn't need the 6 or the 10 because the 6 wouldn't really do much and the 10 would be way too long and really make my bow all wonky. Obviously, me having this longer sight, I think that the 8 offsets it perfectly. I also went with the 4 arrow quiver compared to the 6 with the detachable because I never ever shoot in the stand with my quiver on. I've always taken it off, and I always think it's more beneficial because it's a lot less weight on here that you have to deal with, and it can get in the way of things, make more noise, break a branch off or something like that. So I always detach it. The nice thing about this, super easy to take on and off. You get in the stand, pop it off, throw it in your backpack or wherever you put your arrows, and I really enjoy that part of it. I also went with the UltraView drop away rest. This is the same one I shot on my last bow and I loved it. It gave me no issues at all and I just really enjoyed this one. This is just the best setup for my bow that I think I could have. So all in all, guys, this is a great bow, and if you're looking or in the market to buy a new bow, I would highly recommend this. I love the shortness. It's perfect for drawing back when you're in a tight quarters or if you're in a blind or something where you don't have a lot of up and down movement to extend 3-4 inches with another bow. The quickness, the accuracy is just all there, and I've always been a Mathews guy and I always will be. So if you're looking for new bows or anything in the market of bow hunting, I would check out the Mathews. Anything Mathews V3X, their older ones, any bow they have has been top of the line for me. Can't wait to get this out in the fall, guys, and hopefully put a big buck down on the ground and try it out and see what this thing is made of. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.